Hi guys, it's Summer. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you decided to click on today's video. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing my June budget with you. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and continue watching this video. For those of you guys that are new, welcome. My name is Summer and I am currently on a financial journey to pay off my debt and save money at the same time. I do budget using a zero-based budget and I am paying off my debt using the Avalanche method. So I do budget using the Budget by Paycheck workbook by the Budget Mom. If you are interested in this workbook, you can purchase it off of her website, thebudgetmom.com. My budget page does say May. I am a salary employee that gets paid once a month on the last working day of the month. So I did get paid on May 31st. So I use my May paycheck to pay all of my June bills. I do budget using my real numbers on my channel. I am a teacher and my income is public record. So I do go ahead and share that with you guys. If you are new to budgeting, you do not have to use her workbook, the Budget by Paycheck workbook. You can use just a piece of paper, a pencil or pen to create your budget. There are several other budget worksheets that you can find out there on the internet or Etsy. The first thing that you want to do when creating your budget is you want to go ahead and list out all of your income sources. I do have two sources of income that I do get monthly. My teacher paycheck is split up into two different accounts. The majority of my paycheck does go into my primary checking account, and then I do have a summer super saver, which is a savings account that accumulates a little bit more interest than your typical savings account, and I have $400 that gets deposited into that account every month. So in my primary checking account, $4,829.33 was deposited. In my summer super saver, $400 was deposited, and I do get about $500 worth of other income every month. So that brings my income total to $5,729.33. The next thing that you want to do when creating your budget is you want to go ahead and budget your fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are expenses that tend to stay about the same every month. I have the following fixed expenses. My rent is $1,478 a month. My SDG&E bill, which is my electricity, is $64.43 a month. My cell phone bill is $144.29. My internet is $89.99 a month. I do pay for extra storage on my cell phone, which is $2.99 a month. My car payment is $609.65. USAA, which is my car insurance / renter's insurance, is $105.40. Affirm, which is for my Peloton spin bike, is $62.03 a month. Banfield, which is pet insurance or like a doggy medical plan for my dog, is $56.95. My son's Kung Fu is $249. He also takes piano lessons, which are $105 a month. The Peloton app, which is the app that I use for my spin bike, is $39 a month. I do have Sparklet's water delivered to my house every month, and that is $43.39. I do pay for Epidemic Sound, which is $15 a month. And then I also have an instant ink subscription, which is ink for my printer, which is $5.99. I do invest with American Funds, $150 a month. Alpheon, which is a medical credit card, is $254 a month. And then Orange Theory, which is my gym membership, is $169 a month. What I did do is, previously on my channel, I have not been filling in the actual amounts or the dates. I just fill in the budgeted amount. But I do use the Live Rich Planner by the Budget Mom, and she has a budget planner in her workbook, and that's the planner that I carry with me every day. It does have an actual column on that sheet, and I did go ahead last month and I started listing my actual amounts, and I did find out that some of the things that I was budgeting for, it went up. So my rent did increase. So previously last month I budgeted $1,408, but my rent is actually $1,478. And that's actually the same with Orange Theory. Orange Theory their price did go up $10, so that's now $169. And then the Peloton app is going up. It hasn't gone up yet. So I do want to start tracking my actual amounts. That way I can use that information to budget for the next month. So the next part that you want to do on your budget, after you have your income total and your fixed expenses, you want to go ahead and add up all of your fixed expenses to get your bill total. So if I add up all of my fixed expenses, there is a Post-it. Let me get that. I do have 2 additional expenses. I have a car wash subscription where I get unlimited car washes, and then I do have a Apple credit card where I am paying off my new cell phone. It does have 0% interest. So my monthly car wash subscription is $32.95 a month, and then my new cell phone is $42.20. So if I add up all of my fixed expenses, my total bill total is $3,719.26. So after I have my bill total, I have to take my income total, $5,729.33, and subtract my bill total of $3,719.26. So then I am left over with $2,010.07. After I have my leftover amount, the next thing that we need to budget for is our variable expenses. These are my cash envelopes that I do keep in my wallet. Variable expenses are expenses that tend to vary. They do change month to month based on your income, your financial goals, or your own desires. So the leftover amount that I'm left with after paying all of my bills is $2,010.07. I do have the following envelopes that I keep in my wallet. I have a food envelope, a gas envelope, a household envelope, a miscellaneous envelope, a self-care envelope, and a guilt-free envelope. Those are all of the variable expense categories that I have. This month, I budgeted $563 for food. I did go ahead and increase my food budget back to $563. I did lower it last month, but with it being summer, I plan to spend a lot more money on groceries or just eating out. I budgeted $340 for gas, $50 for household, $50 for miscellaneous, $300 for self-care, and $100 for guilt-free. So if I take all of my variable expenses and add them up, that comes to $1,403. So now I need to take the leftover amount of $2,010.07 and subtract my envelope total of $1,403. So now I am left over with $607.07. The next thing that you want to budget for in your budget is you want to budget for your sinking funds. I do have more than 2 sinking funds. However, I do not budget to fill all of my sinking funds. I like to focus on 1 or 2 sinking funds at a time. So this month we are working on fully funding our gifts envelope so that I can buy my dad something for Father's Day. So the sinking funds that we have this month is the Summer Saver, which is going to get its usual $400, and then I am going to be adding $50 to my gift sinking fund. That way I can get my dad something nice for Father's Day. So if I take my sinking funds and add them up, the $400 plus the $50, my sinking fund total is $450. So now I need to take the leftover amount of $607.07 and subtract my sinking fund total of $450. So that means I am left over with $157.07. The next thing that I budget for is my extra debt. Right now I am focused on paying off my Alpheon credit card. I really want to pay off this credit card by November. It is not the credit card with the highest interest. However, I have paid off all of my high interest credit cards. This medical card currently has a 0% interest, but if it is not paid off by November 17th, all of the interest that it would have had would be added on to my total credit card bill. So I definitely want to make sure this Alpheon credit card is paid off by then to avoid interest charges. So what I did was I put two different lines. The $63 is my Alpheon minimum payment did go down. In the beginning, my minimum payment was $333, but as my balance has come down, my minimum payment has come down. And since I'm used to paying the $333, I did go ahead and take the difference and then just add that in as a extra debt payment. So my Alpheon credit card, I budgeted an additional $63. And then I also wanted to make another extra debt payment of $90 to my Alpheon credit card. So if I take these two amounts, my extra debt total comes out to $153. So now I need to take my leftover amount of $157.07 and subtract my extra debt total of $153. So then I'm left over with $4.07. The next thing that I budget for is extra savings. I do not have extra savings, but I do like to put money in my account to use as a buffer. So what I went ahead and did was I just made it $90. So that means that my extra debt total came out to $153, which left me left over with $4.07. So I'm going to take that leftover amount and roll it into my checking account, which is just where I have a buffer, and the buffer is going to be $4.07. So if I take my extra saving total of $4.07 and subtract it from what I had left over after paying my extra debt, $4.07, I'm left over with $0. So that is how I get a zero-based budget. So on this one, for the total income, I'm not going to go ahead and fill out this because I know all of the numbers do match. But if you take your income total and subtract your bill total, and then subtract your envelope total, then subtract your sinking fund total, and then subtract your extra debt total, and then your savings total, you should be left with $0, which lets you know that every dollar in your budget is accounted for. The next section here is the cash envelope breakdown. I do fill out this section every month, and I like to fill out this cash envelope breakdown because it allows me to determine the cash denominations that I would like to go in my envelopes. So I list all of the envelopes that I have on this side. So if I'm stuffing any sinking funds, I will add them. I did not take out money for gifts. I will need to go ahead and do that. So that is not going to be listed this time. However, I should have listed it here and taken out the money. So I went ahead and list all of my cash envelopes and then the amount. And then on the cash denomination breakdown, I go ahead and choose how I want the denominations. For food, I like to have larger bills. So the $563, I have 5 $100 bills, 1 $50 bill, and 3 ones. Having larger bills for food is great because the grocery store does have change if I needed it to be able to break the larger bills. For gas has $340, and I chose to have 4 $50 bills, 5 $20 bills, 6 $5 bills, and 10 ones. I do like to have a mixture of bills in my cash envelope. That way I can make different amounts, so it would be easy for me to make 75 or 73, and that is about what it's been costing me every week for gas right now. For household, I give budget $50, and then I like to have this one in a variety of bills as well. So 2 $20 bills, 1 $5 bill, and 5 ones. And then for miscellaneous, I like to have a variety of bills as well. So I have 1 $20 bill, 2 $10 bills, 1 $5 bill, and 5 ones. For self-care, I like to have a mixture of bills. So I have 1 $100 bill, 2 $50 bills, 3 $20 bills, 2 $10 bills, 2 $5 bills, and 10 ones. So then what I do is I do the total count. So I add up all of the numbers. So I will need 9 $100 bills, 7 $50 bills, 13 $20 bills, 5 $10 bills, 11 $5 bills, and 37 ones. So then that is going to give me my total amount of $1,403. So I'm going to go ahead and write this down. And then I do have a Post-it that has, I do have a cash envelope breakdown Post-it that I fill out. I just copy these numbers onto the Post-it, and then I bring the Post-it to the bank, and then I give the bank the Post-it. That way they know how I want my cash, and it just makes it really easy. Well, that is a look at my June budget using my Paycheck. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful in any way, please give this video a thumbs up and definitely consider hitting that subscribe button to join me on my financial journey. I would love to have you become a part of the family. Well, I hope that you guys have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye! Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It definitely helps out my channel.